You know, for the longest time I've been wondering why Casti has never done much damage, and then I looked at her equipment and realized, oh dear lord, we have not given her a better axe in ages. So at least for the time being, let's give her the battle hatchet. It's not much better, but good god. I'm sorry we neglected you for so long, Casti. Let's make sure not to have that happen again, otherwise our team's going to be doing wildly inconsistent damage. Welcome back to Octopath Traveler 2, everyone. In the last episode, we left from Montwise after completing Hikari's Chapter 2, and now we are on the Eastern Continent to finish what we started, and hopefully to round out all the other Chapter 2s we haven't done yet. We are currently in Ryu because I want to do Casti and Agnea's crossed paths. And I just realized I said Hikari. I mean, Casti instead of Hikari. I meant Hikari and Agnea's crossed paths chapter. So, let's get to it, shall we? Let's go make sure Hikari's actually in the party. There's not really a good replacement we can make here, I'm afraid. So, let's get Throne out for Hikari. Because Agnea still needs to be in there. After all, she's only, what, level 18? Why is the night music playing right now? That's weird. If the night music's gonna play, I'd expect it to be night. Alright. Let's see. Let's hear the tale of Agnea and Hikari's crossed paths adventure. During a quiet night in Ryu, Agnea and Hikari hear the sounds of a beautiful instrument drifting on the wind.
Hey, Hikari, you hear that?
I hear it. I'm sure Hikari should be able to hear it too, and I think I know where that sound is coming from.
What a pleasant sound. I could listen to it all day.
Unfortunately, it's no longer daytime, Agnea, but I get what you mean. Why don't we go ask the guy who's playing the instrument near the campfire?
That's a lute, an instrument well loved in Ku.
That song was beautiful.
It's been too long since I've heard the melodies of a lute in the air.
Far and wide, people speak of me in awe. Today, tomorrow, and the day after that.
I have just met you and I already don't like you. You better be very good to justify that arrogance.
They call me Yomi of 1,000 tones.
Sure they do.
Wow, what a name.
I've traveled to every corner of this world, taking in my fill of its music along the way.
Okay.
I have a song for every occasion, every place, every person.
Ooh, then you definitely have a song for Agnea and Hikari, don't you? I wonder if the song you'd end up playing for both of those people would just be their themes.
You've piqued my interest. Let's have one then.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you've got to be at least somewhat good if you're going to be that arrogant, right?
Gladly, provided you have the coin. My 1,000 tones were mastered at great effort, after all.
Do we have the coin?
You have money, right, Hikari?
Yeah, we have money. We have a 10,000 leaves on us. I guess we just have to bribe Yomi. So begins the tale of the dancer and the warrior. 800 leaves? Okay.
Will this do?
A lutist well known to those in the desert as Yomi of 1,000 tones. She knows a great number of songs and has been widely praised for delivering tailored performances that move her listeners' hearts. All right, let's have some fun, shall we?
Is this enough, Lady Yomi?
Of course, this shall buy you a song. One that will fit you as well as your finest kimono. However,
What's the catch?
Hmm?
I require time to make ready. Return to me tomorrow eve, and you shall have what you paid for.
Oh, okay, so we're basically commissioning a song from Yomi then.
Ah, behind every great show is hours of preparation.
Just so. Now gird your hearts, for tomorrow they shall be moved as they never have been before.
You're really getting my expectations up, Yomi. This song better be good. What do we do in the meantime, then? I guess we just wait until the following night. Is there anything more I can do here? Because all I have is this cliff, and it doesn't seem to do much of anything. Let's see if there's anything we can entreat from the townspeople here. There's only you around, and we can't do anything with you. What do you want? I don't lend horses to newcomers. Oh dear. Alright then, if you say so. Any new equipment worth purchasing? No, not much. Although I really don't expect much, considering that all we're doing here is a Croth's Pass adventure, and the only other time we were here is when Hikari basically started his journey. We could do some housekeeping here in the meantime. Let's start here. Another day of poor profits. Man, what's up with you? You seem pretty down. A woman whose entire family uprooted their lives to move to this outpost. She once plied her trade in sight, but wanted something new. Alas, her husband now sleeps the day away and she has lost all love for him. She has begun to wonder if her next change of scenery might involve cutting him out of it. Oh, that's
Thank you.
awful. What do you have, then? Not much, I'm afraid. Alright. What's this hidden item? A plum leaf. I'll take that. You still don't sell horses to newcomers, do you? Man! I can't do anything with you. Welcome to you, traveler. I hope you have a nice stay. I sure hope I will as well. An old man who single-handedly runs Ryu. He was a wandering merchant in his younger days, and leaned on that experience when he helped raise Ryu out of the ground with his own money. He is now known for his honesty and fairness, which has earned them the trust of all who stop by his outpost.
That was very helpful.
Ah, interesting. We'll get a discount at the inn. Or whatever little in there is left. Alright. The night has passed. Let's hear that song, Yomi.
Welcome, welcome! My audience of two has arrived. Now, listen well and be carried away by my 1,000 tones.
Alright, Yomi. Let's take a listen, shall we?
Something seems different about her, doesn't it?
Now that you mention it, you're right. She doesn't have a hat anymore.
Yes. It appears she's already spent our payment on those fine clothes.
Oh dear.
Alas, I must apologize, for I cannot carry you away just yet. I've come into a spot of trouble, you see.
Here's the catch.
You have?
Look here. The string of my lute has frayed. Without replacements, I fear.
That our song will
We'll
have to wait.
Indeed. It is tantamount to asking a soldier to charge into battle with a broken sword.
Or, you know, if you really know how to play that instrument, you could probably, depending on what string is broken, might I add, make do. I mean, hell. If you know how to work a violin, you can make an E string completely without an E string. Just use the A string.
Oh, we wouldn't want that happening.
If I recall, lute strings are made from the hair of a horse's tail, yes?
Yeah.
Indeed, there is but one man nearby with the means to help, but he is not one to offer his aid lightly.
I mean, he's kind of right there.
He'll have no truck with a wanderer such as I. He scarcely acknowledges my existence.
Reminds me of Papa.
Then maybe you can help him see reason. Can I count on you?
You don't need to ask. I'll see what I can do.
Hikari, your speech bubble did not match what you said. Oh well. I think I know what to do. Yep, that stubborn horse owner. Please, if we just need horsetail hair. You need hair from a horse's tail? Oh, alright. You can have it. Alright. Now go restring your lute, Yomi.
Will this work, Yomi?
Oh, I believe it will. This is finer than I could have imagined. I see you too can move the hearts of others.
Thanks, I suppose? It wasn't really that much of an effort, though.
You might be right about that.
But yeah, you might be right about that, Lady Yomi.
With this, I can craft a string worthy of my skill. However, I fear the moment is not ripe for such a performance. Pray come again tomorrow, and I promise that my melody shall lift you to the heavens.
We have to wait another day for this?
Somehow I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I'm not surprised either, Hikari.
The wait will make the music sound all the sweeter. Be patient, Hikari.
I'd love to be patient, but I'm starting to doubt that there will ever be a song.
If you insist. You're generous with the benefit of the doubt, I see.
Agnea, I really hope that your trust will not come back to bite you. Make for a hill where the moon is visible? Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. This place. Let's wait one more day.
There she is.
Oh, welcome, my honored patrons.
If you're gonna tell us that we need to do something else for you, I'm leaving.
We were looking for you. Do you ever stay in the same spot?
Okay, well, to Yomi's credit, Hikari, she did stay in the same spot for the past 2 days.
My sincerest apologies for the trouble. However, I had no choice but to go where I could best drink in the beauty of tonight's moon.
Were you trying to admire the moon, or were you drinking alcohol? Whoa, that is one gigantic moon.
You're right. It's enchanting.
I wanted its dulcet rays to alight upon my lute as I played your song.
That is not even a moon, that's like a whole other star.
Like no other, with string and garb equal to the occasion. All thanks to you, my most honored audience of 2.
I hope this is worth the trouble.
I really hope so too, Hikari.
It will be, I assure you. Now, listen.
Alright. Play us that song. Oh. There are no lyrics to this song, so I guess we'll have to make them up ourselves. The mirror beckons for your gaze. A path revealed by a heart true. To world's end, it beckons you.
I've never heard such a song before.
That is true. It's highly unlikely that you've heard a song that's similar in composition and has the exact same lyrics. However, I've got to say, I don't know what the exchange rate from dollars to leaves is, but that was not worth 800 leaves. I'm sorry, Lady Yomi.
I was moved, but somehow I feel so sad.
I feel sad too. I feel like I wasted 800 leaves.
By the light of the heart, a favorite of mine. The clothes, the strings, the moon, they must be just so. It is the only way to perform this song correctly.
Yomi, why did you choose this song to play for us?
I've heard it before. I had a friend who would often play the lute for me. She always struck warm tones to match the warmth in her heart. Her name was Tsuki.
Was?
Buzz? Did your name
But you played
change?
the song much differently than she did.
You didn't answer Agnea's question,
Tainted
Hikari.
with melancholy.
Well then, our business is concluded. I shall take my leave.
Huh. So ends the tale of the Dancer and Warrior, Part 1. Interesting. Although I do feel like I was somewhat scammed by paying 800 leaves for a song that I really didn't feel was worth it. I do indeed wonder what this could all be about, judging by Hikari's interesting reaction to all this. Oh man, this guy never gets enough sleep. What's his deal? A man whose entire family uprooted their lives to move to this outpost. His wife manages the business day by day, but he stealthily awakens at night and sells all of the dubious wares he's obtained. The proceeds from these suspicious sales will help fund his son's education.
Thank you.
Interesting. New equipment for sale, huh? I wonder what we'll have. A crested great shield, huh? We also have a sandstorm spear to go along with our, warglaive and the long spear. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to buy a sandstorm spear. Not the least for Particio. Actually, hold on. That's not really worth it. It'll only increase his physical attack stat by 9. And for 10,000 leaves, I'm sorry, but we'll need more than that. Alright, now that we've completed that task, I shall leave you guys off here. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Octopath Traveler 2, and I hope you'll stay tuned for the next one, where I'm thinking of heading west to Canal Brine to go start Temenos' Chapter 2. Until then, I hope you all have a great day, and take care.